Today, I'm sitting here in Germany. That's why I said heute, because that means today. Yeah, I'm sitting here in Germany and doing this podcast because I love America and that's my home, right? But I'm stuck here in Germany for a while, raising a kid, and there's some pluses to living here. There's some big pluses to living here. And there's some other things that are a little bugging, such as people are a little bit more closed than people in America. You know, they're not as willing to approach you or say anything to you. So, but nevertheless, okay, let's get through what we got going on over here. So, okay, let me put up my freaking picture here because, yeah, there it is right there. Because this is Traders Week. And today we're dealing with the number 2 trader, and that would be Steve Witkoff. Now, this dude, I don't know if you guys saw, let me see if I can find this picture. This is Steve Witkoff here. Yeah. And I got a picture of him. Look at this. I'm talking about this dude. He is so happy. That looked like freaking Trump and Mamdani the other day. I'm talking about when Trump met Mamdani the other day, he was looking at him like he wanted to eat him up. So speaking of eat him up, who's Bubba? Who is Bubba? I want to know who is Bubba. Bubba's getting something. I want to know, Bubba, was it good or was it not good? Okay, so let's get back to the trader at hand. Steve Witkoff. Now, Steve Witkoff has, he's been rolling for a while. You know what I'm saying? He's out on Long Island. He's a New York boy, you know what I'm saying? And he ran into Trump one day and bought him a freaking sandwich at a deli, and ever since then, they've been friends. But the thing is, this dude's been more or less on the back burner making money off of Trump for a number of years. He's got a lawyer firm and stuff, and so, yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's been going to lengths for Trump for years. But now what he's doing is he's putting the American country in danger. He's putting the country in danger. And I'll tell you how. Now he's supposed to go over there and be negotiating with the Russians for the end of the Ukraine special military operation, right? But the thing is, he's been telling the Russians how to deal with Trump. I'm saying how to get over on him, how to friggin' make him agree to something even when he really doesn't mean to agree. So, and they've been talking to each other, the Russians and this Witkoff guy, and in the meantime, the Russians are allowing Trump and Witkoff and maybe Bassett also. They're letting them into some economic opportunities there in Russia. See, but what Bassett and Witkoff and fucking Trump. Uh, Sorry, it's been a long day. Listen, what they are not understanding is that when fucking Putin ain't trying to hear it anymore, it's over with, and that's it. So anything that they start, he can put the kibosh on it so fast, it's pitiful. And don't even get me started with getting a small serving of some poison, because that could also possibly happen. And look what happened to that old boy in England. Them motherfuckers came from Russia with some poison and tried to poison this dude and his daughter. And somebody ended up dying behind that shit, I know. So if it's not that, Putin is willing to throw you out a window. Putin doesn't care. See? And all of the people that they killed when they were starting their attack on Ukraine and in Bucha and stuff, the way that they killed those people and ran over them and just treated them like shit. That's not what soldiers do. You know what I'm saying? They don't just kill freaking people without guns. If people don't have guns, then there ain't no reason to freaking shoot them. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't trying to attack you, then there's no reason to shoot them. Leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? They're normal citizens. So, um, so Witkoff is supposed to be over there speaking up for the Ukrainians and trying to help the Ukrainians get a settlement. But what he's doing is he's giving the Russians the information they need to get over on Trump and get Trump to agree to that shit. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm Matt Fox. I'm in Rostock, Germany, and I'm an American and I care about America. Give me a thumbs up and thanks for watching. Tune in again, watch some other podcasts sometime because I've been telling them about some stuff that's been happening for a long time and a long time ago. Thanks a lot. All right, so our trader of the day is Steve Witkoff, and like I said, he's over there supposed to be hey, what's up, man? Thanks a lot. All right. But yeah, this guy's supposed to be over there negotiating to get an end to the war, and that's not the way that that's not the way it goes. You know what I'm saying? You don't just end a war by saying, "Oh, I give up. I give you all my land," and that's it. That's not an end of the war. That's capitulation. All right. So that Donald Trump is so stupid enough to fucking just pass this shit along, or that Marco Rubio even freaking accepted that shit. Hard to believe. Hard to believe. Marco Rubio has been a hawk about Ukraine and Russia's situation for years, and now he's laying down like a fucking wet dog. So. The thing is, this Witkoff guy has been making money off Trump's ass for years and years and years, protecting him every step of the way. And now he's sitting in a situation where he's going to try to make some personal money off his investments in Russia. And like I said, that's not going to go on very long. I guarantee you, when Putin is tired of you being there, you're out of there, and that's it. So say hello to your new poison or your new first story apartment when he pushes you out the window. Okay, so Witkoff is trying to sell out the Ukrainians. Not cool, not cool at all. Witkoff is lying to Trump, and he is lying to the American people about the things that he's supposed to be selling to government for Russia. And I say we go ahead and just pull him all the way out of that position, fire him, and impeach and imprison, because that's some bullshit. Ukrainian people have been fighting. They deserve some long-range weapons. They deserve some ATACMS. They deserve some serious weapons to go and kick fucking Putin's ass for once and for all. And see, what Trump doesn't even realize, is his dumbass, is that if he were to fucking make it possible that Ukraine would get to the point where fucking Russia says, okay, we don't want no more, then dumbass Trump would start looking good. But see, he doesn't even fucking realize that. Okay? And Steve Witkoff, you might as well fucking put him in a fucking little Russian toy thing. He is a Russian. He is selling information to the Russians, and that, my friend, is treason. He is telling the Russians how to deal with our president, how to fuck over the Ukrainians. What a piece of shit he is, all right? I cannot believe that we have people representing our government that are fucking so inconsiderate to the needs of the people being attacked. They are willing to sell them out. What a fucking piece of trash, okay? If nobody stands up for the Ukrainians, I'm going to fucking stand up, because motherfucking those people have fought hard against somebody who is aggressive to their land and trying to take over it one piece at a time. And they already have Crimea and the Donbass and Luhansk. Please, people, understand the Ukrainians need more weapons. They need some long-range weapons, seriously, so that they can lay some fucking pipe in Putin's ass. And when they do that, then motherfucking Putin's gonna fucking cry and say, okay, I don't want no trouble. Because eventually the fucking Russian people are gonna be tired of sacrificing their kids for this fucking stupid attack on the Ukrainian land. Okay? I'm tired of it. And Steve Witkoff, you're a real piece of shit. And I hope that you fucking find your way out real soon. Glory to Ukraine.